News, views, voices of the global Indian community. India abroad.
I guess there's a lot of potential and I would say component, ICs and many components which India can produce, which we are buying from China and other countries. Many times, like East European countries, we are reaching out and trying to purchase from them. And I always think like India has the biggest advantage of holding a huge manpower. And if those can go to India, those manufacturing can go to India and we can buy from India instead of China, that would be really good for our country to progress, for our country's progress path. But as Rupesh said, we are not able to get a very good logistic, like a lot of problem when it comes to shipping to US and all those kind of things. So that is the thing. We do not hate China because because we meet them and we actually admire them a lot, in the sense the kind of hardworking people they are. They are very hardworking. Even the young population, they are reaching out to US. They are reaching out to all over the world. They want to do something. Yeah. Yes. What I have seen in China is a good infrastructure. The government supports the business. Uh, we had there were times when we were having issues with a certain component. We wanted not with them. We wanted them earlier to reach here, and the kind of logistic they had. So someone will reach the place. They will not. You cannot enter in any factory in China. So, but they will reach over there, and try to do, even at 2:30 in the night, they'll be ready to go and work and see what can they do. So that kind of zeal, I would say, if the Chinese people have, and I've seen their workmanship, I have seen how they are invested in their business, and the government supporting the business equally. I would say the support and the scope that I can do whatever I want. There was no, I never had issue getting things from overseas. I never had issue in logistic if I'm under the law, and opportunity to grow. Yeah. So I'm working in many areas. I'm into automobiles, I'm into hospitals, I'm into defense, I'm into, I would say, most of the areas we are covering. So I don't know what to say, the life. The life took me here. That is the correct answer. I would say that believe in yourself, ready to work hard, ready to invest yourself into your dreams, be disciplined. So cost is the main issue. This is what we are dealing in the core. Cost is the main issues. The things we are getting here, say in $15, I can get it from China in $2. Yeah, so, I just gave you an example. It doesn't have to be the actual cost, but yeah, the cost is the main issue. So there are so many factors which go in it. When I'm deciding a cost of a simple component, so the wages of the people who are working in the factory who is creating that component, and the cost of establishment, that all goes into it. For US, that cost is way too high, and the China, somehow they beat the cost. Maybe the government is supporting because it's not a democracy. Right. So the government can do whatever they want to do, and people have to abide, and the cost is way less. This is true for every other things. If you see how China is growing, is because of the cost. So the things are way cheaper in China than they are in US. And they are the technology wise they are there. So if we are asking them to, okay, you build this PCB, they are able to do it. You know, like 15 layer PCBs, 16 layer PCBs. We might have to like I don't know if I should say that, but we tried finding those kind of things here in US, and it was getting tough for us. And the China, okay, we'll make, and they do it. They did it, and they did it. You know, first say we wanted in 3 weeks, but then our clients were reaching out. It was a prestigious project. They said, okay, can we get in 2 weeks? And they worked hard. They somehow managed it in 2 weeks. I haven't seen much difference, and let me tell you, in our company, is actually run by men. I went to electronics and engineering, and most of the people I meet, like 80% are men. And personal experience, I haven't seen any difference working in Trump and in Biden administration. When Trump came, the only change which came was tariff. So to support manufacturing in the US, Trump offered that, okay, if you are getting parts from anywhere else in this world, the China, the Asia, the Europe, you'll have to pay certain tariff. So that was a reason so that people will start buying components and PCBs from US. So that the tariff was the only difference. That I was paying tariff, I was paying extra, but even that extra was less than what the cost I was getting here. I haven't experienced much social issue, so I haven't experienced, you know, socially. Yes, U.S. support women-owned business, so each companies, yeah. Not personal. Okay. So personal, I haven't. You know, I'm kind of a person. I've heard stories that women are treated differently, but in my personal experience, I'm good. Unless until you say, okay, if you're having a meeting, a client meeting with 10 other men, and you're the only woman, you are feeling like, oh, I do not have that man-to-man connection to them. But on professional level, it's all same.